Adda 24/7. My name is Suprabha and I'm your PPB English Medium mentor. So this module, the module D, is very important according to your exam point of view, and it normally covers 10 to 15 marks in the examination, right? And this module is not a lengthy one, it's a very small module, and we have to cover total 5 chapters here, that is 51, 52, 53, 54 and 55. So 51 chapter is, that is ethics, business ethics and banking. Then the second is ethics at the individual level. Third is ethical dimension of the employees. Fourth is work ethics and the workplace, right? Then the last one is business ethics changing dynamics. So these 5 chapter we have already covered in the YT classes. Today I'm just showing you what all are the important topic, and I'm just giving you the summary part, right, of 51, 52, 53, 54 and 55. So all the 5 chapters I'm just giving you the brief summary, that what is the ethics, what is the business ethics, right, what is this all about, right? Chaliye. Right, chaliye. So now what is the chapter number 51, that is the ethics, business ethics and the banking, right? So this is the ethics, value versus ethics, then business value versus business ethics, corporate governance, what is the ethical banking, what is the trusteeship, what is the principle of business ethics and what is the ethical crisis, then what is the principle of ethical banking. These are the some important topic from chapter number 51. So what is the meaning of ethics, right? Ethics actually tells you about that what is the right thing and what is the wrong thing. But values are your belief. Okay, so this is the difference between the value and ethics. Value is what? That is your belief. Okay, but ethics tells you about that what is right versus wrong. Okay, so ethics is same for everyone, but value differ from person to person. For you maybe the values are different, for me maybe the values are something else. So basically values it differ from person to person, but ethics are universal for everyone, right? Similarly, when we are talking about the business ethics, this is in general we have explained that what is the business value, right? What is the value and what is the ethics. But when we are talking about the business ethics and business value, that means business ethics is what? That is actually the guideline for conduct, right? That is all about your morality. But business value is what? Business value is principle and ideals which help in making judgment of what is more important. Okay, so this is the difference between the business ethics and business value, right? So what is the meaning of, right? So what is the corporate governance? Corporate governance are actually the set of standard practice and the set of standard and regulation through which your organization will be directed and controlled, right? And when we are talking about the ethical banking, right? Ethical banking is what? See, when we are dealing in the bank, right? Definitely we have to follow the ethics in the bank, right? We have to follow all the ethics in the bank. So what is the ethical banking? That is actually the most important principle of ethical banking is trust, the principle of trust, right? What is a trust? Of course, if any person they are believing in you, right? You are the your customer, your investor, your regulator, your lender, they are very confident, right, in your service, right? We are the bank, and the any individual they are very confident in your business. That means trust is having the very much value in the ethical banking. So these are the 4 type of code of conduct in the ethical banking, right? Integrity, neutrality, reliability and transparency. So what is the integrity? Integrity is basically that means you are treating your partner in a moral way. Okay, you are not treating him in the immoral way. Neutrality is what? you are not doing any kind of biased behavior. You are very, very unbiased. What is the reliability? The reliability is basically, that is, right? So what is the principle of ethical banking? That is integrity, neutrality, reliability and transparency. Reliability is what? Reliability means you have to provide every possible information to the customer, right? And what is the transparency? You have to maintain the transparency with your stake with your stakeholders. So these are the main four principle of any ethical banking. So please remember this, right? Now what is the trusteeship? Okay, this trusteeship, this theory is given by the Mahatma Gandhi. They actually, they are in the favor of the, they are against the actually the capitalists. Their opinion was, if any capitalist, they should realize their wealth in their hand is the fruit of the hard work. They actually have the opinion that the Mahatma Gandhi, the trusteeship theory, he has given that, where actually he has pointed out that the owner, he should be treated as a trustee. He is the trustee actually. The capitalist, he is the trustee and he has to take care of their people, their worker, right? That is the theory of the trusteeship, right? Now what is the next topic is the principle of business ethics. Seven principle you have: dignity, fairness, honesty, openness, concern for other, prudence and the goodwill. Okay, so total seven principle of the, these are the very, very famous business ethics. Dignity is what? You have to treat other person with the utmost respect. Okay, you have to give the respect to the other people. Fairness is what? You have to concern with the action consequences with the morally right and honorable and equitable way. Honesty is what? Honesty is actually where you are very, very truthful and straightforward. Openness is what? The concept of openness is that things should be as they are supposed to be. Okay, that is the openness. Reputation and goodwill is what? Goodwill actually where you have to maintain the reputation of your organization. Prudence is what? Prudence is basically the ability of a business to make the right decision. You are making the right decision for your business. And the concern for other, you are concerned with the society, you are concerned for the human being, right? So that is the concern for other. These are the seven principle of business ethics. Now ethical crisis is pre-crisis, crisis and post-crisis. That means before crisis happened, right? The crisis actually happened, then after the crisis, right? So this is a post recovery period, this is, right? So these are the very, very important topic of your chapter 1. Okay, so I'm just doing the summary part for all the chapter, that what all are the important topic. Okay, and what is the, right, and what is the most important topic, these only I'm going to explain. Now we are moving forward to the chapter number 52, that is. Okay, so we are doing the summary actually, all the summary. This is your chapter number 52. Okay, so this is your chapter number 52, that is ethics at the individual level, right? We have covered what is the ethics, what is the difference between the ethics and value, what is the principle of banking ethics, right? Then what is the meaning of the business ethics? Now we are covering here what is the ethics at the individual level. Okay, for an individual, see, because organization is normally is the, is make up through the contribution of every individual, right? So every individual is having the contribution in the organization. So ethics at the individual means what ethics you are having when you are all alone. Okay, so definitely it will be contributed in the business as well. Whatever ethics, whatever values you are having, that will lead to the good corporate governance and good organization also, right? So what all are the important topic in here in this chapter? Values, terminal value and instrumental values, norms, belief, core value, morality and personal value, personal ethics versus business ethics, theory of moral judgment, right? So these are the golden rule, these are, and value conflict. Okay, then individual integrity, right? So these topics are very very important according to your exam point of view. Okay, so all these we are going to cover here in a short. Actually, I'm just giving you the summary part in a short way. What is the value? That is actually your desirable behavior. That is a standard principle which normally individual is having. Okay, so values are what? That is desirable one for all, not just for a selected few. That is desirable for all. So that is the value is all about. So that is our core belief. Okay, which normally from our childhood, which is imbibed in our, right? So that is actually our core belief which we are having since our childhood. Okay, we have learned all these values from our parent, from our family member, from our teacher and from the rest of the society. Okay, so values are normally derived from the norms in our society. And now what is the norms? Norms are the rule. Okay, that is actually the unwritten rule. Unwritten rule means that is the rule which you need to follow. Okay, so values are what? Values are actually your core belief which normally you have right from your childhood. Okay, from your parent, from your family member, from your teacher, right? Now what is the norms? Norms is your expectation from your behavior. Okay, and belief is what? Belief is actually the thought, right? Now what is the core values? The core values are having the fundamental belief of a person or an organization. So you have to identify the core values, you have to communicate the core values, right? Morality and personal value is what? Right? What is the meaning of morality and personal value? Morality is actually the guiding principle, right? Which will tell you that what is right, what is wrong. Always tell the truth. That is a morality. Okay? But personal value is what? That is your own belief. So definitely personal values differ from person to person. Okay? Now what is personal ethics versus business ethics, right? What is the meaning of personal ethics versus business ethics? The personal ethics is actually your own belief about the morality. Okay, but business ethics is what? That is set for the all the business entity. So that is normally universal for all the business entity. Personal ethics is what? That is for your own. But business ethics are what? That is for the business entity. Now what is the theory of the moral judgment? The theory of moral judgment given by the, right? The theory of the moral judgment is given by the Lawrence Kohlberg, right? So he has explained that moral judgment is normally based on the concept of objectivity, justice and the fairness, right? Now what is the meaning of golden rule? What is a golden rule? The golden rule is actually, it depends upon the reciprocity. What is the reciprocity? Whatever behavior you are expecting from someone, do the same with that person. Okay, if I'm expecting respect from your side, then definitely I should give you the respect, right? First I have to give you the respect, then only I can expect the respect from your side, otherwise it is not possible. So golden rule is what? Golden rule actually that is given by the ethics of the reciprocity. Okay, what is ethics is all about? Interchange of giving and receiving in the social relationship, right? So whatever you are expecting from other person, you should treat equally to that person, right? So everything you want other to do to you, first you should do to other, right? And you not do to other that what you do not wish them to do to you, and do not do anything to other which if done as to you can cause harm to you, right? And what is the value conflict? See, every person is having the different set of values, right? Every person is having the different set of values. So now what happened here is the conflict, the value conflict is what? The value conflict is actually, that is the where two-person is having the dilemma. Two-person is having the conflict, right, in their values, right? So that is we called it as a value conflict, right? So these are some important topic. Now what is the individual integrity? Integrity is explained as from adherence to the code of value for an individual or for a business and integrity, right? So that is actually what individual integrity is, what that is the commitment but to ourselves also. So that is individual integrity is what, that means you are keeping your commitment. Okay, if you are not keeping your commitment, you will get out from the integrity. So that means you are maintaining your commitment, right? You are maintaining your commitment to the, so having the commitment with the other person, that is we called it as a integrity, individual integrity, right? So your chapter 52 is completed now, right? Now I'm going to start, this is actually summary session which I have conducted now, the chapter number 3, that is 53, that is, right? Right, so this is your chapter number 53, that is ethical dimension employees, right? And these all are the important topic of this chapter. Okay, the abuse of the official position, insider trading, proprietary data, bribes, then job discrimination, sexual harassment, conflict of interest, fair accounting practice, related party transaction, employee as ethic ambassador, and manager as ethical leader, right? So all these are the important topic from this chapter, right? Chali. So now first one is the, that is abusing the official position. That means you are maybe taking the bribe, you are doing the insider trading. Insider trading is basically you are leaking the information to the normal public, right? Before the announcement from the organization, before the official announcement, you are leaking the information to the normal public. That is the insider trading, and which can impact the price of the stock. Proprietary data is what? That means information relating to the intellectual property right and trade secret of the company that you are leaking. Third is the bribe. You are paying the money or gift to a person with a motive of getting some favor done, right? You want that your work should be done, you want that some favor should be done, and you are paying money to that person. Suppose for loan disbursement, okay, you are paying the bribe to the branch manager, so that is a bribe. So that means you are misusing your official position. Now what is a job discrimination? The job discrimination where actually you're differentiating the employee based on the religion, based on the caste, based on the sex, based on the race, maybe from the recruitment, training, promotion, or anything. Okay, that is a job discrimination. Now what is a sexual harassment act? That is introduced in the year of 2013, that is POSH Act. So what is a sexual harassment is, that is actually given and that was came into the force for the protection of the women employee, right? So what is a sexual harassment? Including, that is the unwelcome sexually determined behavior, physical contact, demand for the sexual favor, sexually colored remark, showing pornography, physical, verbal or non-verbal conduct of any type of sexual nature. This is the, right? Then what is the meaning of conflict of interest? Conflict of interest is basically the situation right? Where one person is in the position to drive personal benefit from the action or decision made in the official capacity. Suppose I am the HR manager and I have taken some decision which was actually for my personal benefit. Okay, so that is a conflict of interest, a very important term. Fair accounting practice is what? If you are in the organization, any financial statement, any disclosure, you have to disclose with the normal public, right? Accounting standard 18 says that. Now, what is the meaning of employee as the ethical ambassador? Of course, employee, they are like a representative of any company. Suppose you are working in the SBI and you are asking for the bribe, right? So definitely everyone, they will blame this SBI, right? Because you are the ambassador of the SBI. And manager, they are like the leader, ethical leader. So whatever manager is doing, everyone will follow him, right? So definitely employees, they are like a ethical ambassador, and the manager, they are like a they are like a ethical leader of the company, right? So this is the summary which we have done, chapter number 51, 52 and 53. Now two chapters are remaining that we will do tomorrow, right? And so here, first of all, please type, if you are watching the channel for the first time, then please type, please subscribe the channel first of all, and you can type here, that is Adda 24/7, right? This is the Adda 24/7, you can type, right? So this is the Adda 24/7, you can type here. Then you have to go by the category of JIB and CIB, right? JIB May 2024 we have, right? And this is a JIB Mahapack 2.0. Then you have to go buy now, right? Then Y666, this code you need to apply, right? That is Y666, apply. 78% discount you will be getting on the JIB Mahapack 2.0, right? And if you want to purchase the individual batch, that means the Jeet batch and Victory batch, we have just started. So this is the Victory batch and this is the buy now. Then you have to apply the code, that is Y666, then apply, and the price is 78% discount you will be getting here, right? So thank you and bye bye. Tomorrow we will do the summary of chapter number 54 and 50.